It's Too T3rpd.
Okay. I gotta ask the first question because I always do this.
Okay.
Do you freestyle?
Freestyle rap?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think about
I always gotta ask. That's the first question. Sometimes people do it. Most of the time people don't. But you know, every now and then I get surprised.
Yeah, I like that you don't make people do it.
Oh, no. No pressure. No pressure. Not at all.
Yeah.
We don't rock like that.
I'll think about some rhymes though. And
Okay.
if I come up with something, I'll share it at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Something to look forward to.
Oh, man. We might have something there.
Yeah.
That's a two-turn first. I like that. But y'all already know it's a two-turn podcast. This your boy Donovan, a.k.a. Mr. You Knew What It Was When You Signed Up. Oh, what's going on? Hold on. Oh, okay. Try it again.
Got me muted and everything. Okay.
Oh, because you're on the fourth mic.
Oh, that's what it is.
Connected over there. Come on
Okay.
now. You already
You gotta
know.
act professional around here.
That's right. Look at us.
But you could find me on the IG at No Socials T. Some Socials T,
That's right.
some would say.
AKA Tyler Farquaad made the lady say, "Oh my God!" Whew. All right.
And Rosalind Early, editor-in-chief of the Riverfront Times.
Woo! That's right, y'all. We major. Oh, no, well, see, look at me. See, this is what happens when, nervous, I guess, nerves.
Major Rex, not too bad. Major.
Don't worry, now, from our live studio audience, hold on. You see all those people over there? Yeah.
I do. Thank you for your wonderful applause.
So how you doing today?
I am doing okay. Yep, I'm doing good. It's a busy day, so I'm a little tired, but it's a good Friday and beautiful weather.
Most definitely, yeah.
Am I close enough to the mic?
I believe so.
Yeah, sounds
Sounds
clear,
good?
man.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you sound good. Yeah, okay. So, wow. My bad. I didn't think this was going to be this kind I'm kind of nervous a little bit.
Oh, why?
It's just honestly, this is a big deal to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I came prepared with some questions.
Oh, wow. So we're going to be interviewing each other.
Yeah.
I like this. Okay.
Just in case it was needed.
Okay.
I saw a TikTok today about questions you can ask on a first date that won't be boring
Ooh.
small talk questions.
I like that. I
You
like
have to
that.
send me a link to that.
So the major question is, if everyone stopped sneezing, how long do you think it would take for you to notice? Because I don't think I would until 10 years had passed and then someone did sneeze again.
See, I don't know. Allergy season.
Yeah, I was about to say, around here especially, that's the only reason I make small talk with anybody.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Around, I say around April and March. No, around March and April,
You'd notice nobody was sneezing.
I noticed that I'm not sick, so I'll be like, oh, okay. Something's going on here.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I think that, you guys might be more observant than me.
What's your answer?
Well, I just feel as if if I wasn't sneezing, I'd just be like, oh, I guess my allergies are just really good this year. Yeah.
See, mine's are so bad, I couldn't think that. I'd be like, no, something's wrong. There's a delayed reaction or something like that. Maybe just.
Yeah, St. Louis is pretty bad, so I'd be a little delusional to just be like,
Be too uncomfortable in movie theaters without hearing it.
yeah. So that was my big question. I have another one, but I think it's even more awkward.
Yeah. Actually, let's do. How many do you have?
That's it too.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll do the second one at the end
Okay. Bet.
before my freestyle.
I was gonna say because if you had 3 of them, I was gonna say let's do one now, one in the middle, and then one at the end.
Oh, I can have 3.
Bet. All right, let's do that then.
Okay.
Okay. So
That
now
sounds great.
I got my first question.
All right.
Okay, let's talk about you first getting started in journalism. What got you on the route to journalism?
Oh, okay. That's an easy one. Yeah. So, okay. So I met this guy. It's a circuitous story. Buckle in.
Okay.
All right. So I met this guy, and he was great. Fell right in love with him.
Okay.
He was German. We met here in St. Louis, but he was German. So then I went to Germany to follow him, basically. And at the time when I like left my job and left everything, I was working in, I guess you would say it was like visas. I was helping students and employees in higher education get visas.
Okay.
And it wasn't really something I was super passionate about. So I went over to Germany with this guy, and I enrolled in grad school there and studied German lit. You know, I had studied German in college.
Okay.
And the relationship totally blew up in my face. Total disaster. Just epic. And when I came back, so I had to come back to America, which had not been my original plan. But when I came back, I had interned for a month at St. Louis Magazine. And then I came back, and they were like, oh, we need somebody. Like, I don't know, within a week of my return.
Really?
Yeah, so it was just serendipitous. I had never worked in journalism before, and I had written a little bit for the student paper at my college, which was WashU.
Okay.
And so I just went in. I didn't know anything. Big shout out to Jarrett Medlin, because he was very patient, because I realized later when I was like looking back on it, I was like, I was pretty rough around the edges when I started. I had no idea about anything. But they were really patient. So anyway, that was how I got started.
That's amazing.
Yeah, writing for St. Louis Magazine. I was an assistant editor. I used to just, one thing that was really great about it was that I organized the party pictures in St. Louis Magazine. They were very famous for their party pictures. And when you are the editor kind of the party picture section, you get invited to a lot of parties.
Oh, yeah, you get all the clout.
Yeah, so I didn't have a lot of money. It wasn't a very well-paying job, but I was at everything.
I guess the networking opportunities, though.
Yeah, it was great.
What was probably, let's say, give me the top 3 parties that you went to.
Well, I went to Nellie's Black and White Balls. That was fun. I'm trying to think. I always really liked Food Outreach. Does a gala every year, and they bring in I forget what it's called, but they bring in all of these different vendors, and so you can just go around sampling all these different foods from different restaurants and stuff. That's always a good one. And my other favorite, I don't know. St. Louis Magazine used to throw some pretty good parties, too. I remember there was one in the Central West End. I don't remember what it was for, but it was, like, outside and lots of cocktails and beautiful people.
Don't they have that going on this weekend?
Do they?
I think there's something like that going on in the West End.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, they're having the the Central West End cocktail party this weekend, June 10th. Is that tomorrow?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think that one's hosted by St. Louis Magazine.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think there have been a lot of changes at St. Louis Magazine since I worked there. So I don't know that they do like the same events that they used to do when I worked there.
Gotcha.
But I think they still are a great publication and probably do a lot of cool stuff.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, I'm sorry. So what got you connected to the riverfront?
Riverfront Times. Okay. That is a whole little odyssey too. So after that, after I worked at St. Louis Magazine for a little bit, I went to Washington University and worked on their alumni magazine, and that was a great job. Shout out to my other editor, Terry. We were really close, and I would sometimes hire freelancers to do work for us. And one of the freelancers I hired was we tried to hire people who are also alums of the school. And one of the people I hired, he's written a couple books. And I gave him this really plum assignment. So I don't know anything about basketball. But there was this alum from WashU. So we would write about alums and hire alums to write about the alums. So there was this alum from WashU who was starting this coffee company with a guy from the NBA, and I think his name was like Dikembe.
Yeah, Dikembe Mutombo.
Yes. Okay. And so he was coming to St. Louis to promote the coffee, and so was the alum. Have you been to Northwest Coffee?
I have not.
Yeah, it's like a little coffee shop or something. So anyway, I gave that assignment to this freelancer, and I knew it was, I thought he'd be excited because he probably knows more about the NBA, and he did it, and he did a great job, and he got to meet Dikembe, and I did not. And then like a few months later, maybe like a year later, he was like, hey, I was hired to be the executive editor of the Riverfront Times, which is like he technically wasn't the executive editor of the Riverfront Times. He was the editor of like the whole chain of papers that are owned by Euclid Media Group. Mm-hmm. And the Riverfront Times needed an editor. And so he asked if I wanted to do that. Wow. And that was how that happened.
That is awesome.
Yeah, give your freelancers great assignments.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like that.
So that was fun.
Yeah. So you have a really interesting story.
You are a very good interviewer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think this is great. We need to get some socials, no socials, T though involved.
Some socials. I agree.
Yeah.
He won't ever talk.
How did you get involved with cameras?
Mostly by mistakes. But
I've never asked that before. That's actually a really great question.
And he's taciturn because I think he feels like he answered it.
I don't even know how I got started, really.
No.
Other than just not doing well in high school and then deciding to make skits and everything like that in place of actually doing schoolwork, and then just getting picked up by broadcast.
So what was your first skit? Like, what was some of your first video projects?
Oh, I legally can't say it. No. Oh, well, you've seen some of them.
Yeah. But even when you were younger, like grade school, you didn't do anything like that? Like grade school-wise, ever make any videos or anything like that?
I was mostly stop motion stuff because I didn't have many friends growing up, so living out in rural Missouri.
Oh, I didn't have many friends growing up either. But I was like just in regular Missouri. So. I feel like it's hard to have friends growing up for some reason. Like I feel like it's something a lot of people say. But you look like you had friends. You look like you were super popular.
I can't lie. I had a lot of friends.
What did you do? Did you play sports or?
I did. So I played basketball growing up. I played tennis. In high school, I ran a little bit of cross country. Then I started partying, and everything kind of just went towards partying.
Oh, okay. And what are you like in a party? Are you like the life of the party? Bringing all the booze?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Definitely. I was always the one who hosted a lot. So, like, when I was 18, I had just immediately started living on my own. Mm-hmm. So I was the only one who had their own place. So everybody would go there for the most part.
How do you live on your own when you were 18?
So I started working when I was 8.
That's right.
Yeah, the family business. So I can say it on here. I've said it before. Did Little Debbie. We had a route in North City, and so I did that from 8, and I just till recent. Like I just went ahead and put my 2 weeks in a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I did learn that. Off camera, I was like, I was confused that the podcast was filmed. I'm catching up our listeners.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then I was like, oh wait, I wrote about you. I probably should have known. My bad. I was just listening to it on like Apple Podcasts or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know I could see it too.
Yeah?
I would have preferred that, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, but I feel like Some Socials has the best setup because he's not on screen
yet.
Have you been on screen? Did he used to be on screen?
Sparingly, I think.
Yeah, he was. So we had to put that one out. We never put the clip out of you opening up your gift from Jamaica.
Oh yeah, probably no. I've definitely done worse on camera. That's not an issue.
Everyone loves a good unboxing.
It was amazing. Actually, we'll have to show it to you.
Yeah, what happened? What was the gift? No, don't spoil it. I guess.
I gotta say it's over there, but it's amazing. I got him something nice from Jamaica.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
very traditional.
Was that?
It was amazing.
Did your family come out?
They did, yeah.
So does everyone know, like, who listens, that you got married in Jamaica?
Yep.
And does everybody know to pick up the RFT? Which issue was it in? It's not in this issue.
It is.
It's in the one that just came out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I snagged like 6 copies downstairs.
I guess, yeah.
Everyone needs to pick up the current issue of the Riverfront Times. Okay.
It was such an amazing surprise. So we can talk about that, as a matter of fact, how we even found out. So, yeah. Got it? Yeah. Oh man, this is so epic. Page 33, as a matter of fact. Make sure you go straight to 33. Cause that's me.
And look at that great picture.
It is. Thank you. Oh man, this is amazing, yo. This is so crazy. So, wow. We had just wrapped up an episode and we had just got done talking. And I checked my phone, and a friend that I haven't talked to in a while, shout out to Alyssa, she had texted me and she was like, "That's amazing. You got an article in the Riverfront Times." And I was like, "Oh wow, it came out." And so we were talking about it in the elevator. And so he was saying, like, "I'm pretty sure they have some Riverfront Times in the lobby." And so I was like, "Oh, let's go look." And sure enough, they're right there.
Yeah. I think like I probably should have told you that it was
Actually, that was actually a better surprise, because I was kind of wondering, and since you did the follow-up, I was thinking like, okay, it's probably going to come out this week, but I wasn't for sure, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Just be patient. And
things are very busy.
Oh, I understand.
So that's why I'm very bad about telling people when stories are going to come out. But I did do a fact check, so it should be a pretty accurate article.
It is.
And yeah, like if you're ever working with me on an article and I call you up and I'm like, here are your quotes and everything, that means that the article has been written, and I am probably about to hit send on it to the press.
Okay.
So, yeah. Just for anybody else who I interview, probably I'm going to get some ideas from people you interview on your podcast. So.
Please do. Please. And if you need anybody, let me know. I got you.
Oh, thank you.
Most definitely.
Oh my God. That is so... That's a journalist love language. Story ideas.
I got you.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things that, we're really important about, is trying to spread the awareness of the community. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Any way that I can make that happen.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Awesome. And you're such a great interview subject. And then the best thing is when I call to do the fact check, I usually don't have a lot of time. Mm-hmm. So I am like, oh my God, please pick up. And you did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting on your call.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have too much to do these days, so
Oh, yeah. How is it being full-time podcaster?
Scary. But honestly, things are they're really starting to fall into place. So I'm starting to get a line of direction of where it is that I really want to do, what I want to do, and how I want to go about my plan of attack to get it all executed. So
yeah,
that's what these last couple of weeks have been.
Yeah, that's what you need, a good plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's been me and some socials getting together, talking about things. I've been getting with my tight crew of people that I make decisions with, and yeah, we're
gonna make some moves.
I feel like we already have. This was one of the biggest moves that we made so far, was even being able to get noticed.
Yeah.
To do something like this. So one of the questions that I wanted to ask you is, how do you go about finding people that you want to write about? Or any topics that you want to write about as well.
Well, for the Riverfront section of the paper, I actually owe a lot to Rooted Buds.
Shout out.
Yeah, I went to one of their events and they gave us a goodie bag full of because I had just gotten onto the Riverfront beat, so I used to not write about weed for the paper, but we had some shifts, and so I was taking over the section, the vertical, and I was like, oh, I need some ideas. It's always best to go out into the community, and I saw a Rooted Buds event that was it was a wellness event, and it was for women, and I was like, oh, that seems right up my alley. And then I got there, and they were really sweet, and then
Snoop and Denise are amazing.
Yeah,
we've done a couple things with them,
and the food was really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
the food was amazing. And
what they make that day?
What did we have? I know there was a salad. I feel like there was some kind of shrimp and sandwiches. And
did you get any of the bud sauce?
I think I went with the one that wasn't infused. They had some, but I went with the...
You gotta try the bud sauce.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I heard that it was really good. I was a little worried just because I went by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I
understand.
to drive home. I try, I don't want to drive impaired, so...
Understandable.
Yeah, I can be a bit of a buzzkill.
No, you're responsible.
So they gave us this goodie bag, which was I was... nothing gets me more excited than like goodie bags. Like I'm like 8 years old and it was huge. They gave us so much stuff and I was like, oh, this is so interesting, and all these local products and all these local makers. And so I started there with getting some story ideas, and then talking to those people led to other story ideas. So that's pretty much, it kind of is like organically unfolding pretty easily now.
Yeah.
You know, it's always a little bit tricky when you're starting out. But now it's pretty easy, and you meet a lot of really great people.
Well, Steph, I feel like the one thing about this community is once you actually get in, you're in. Like, people embrace everyone. That's the beautiful thing I feel about the legacy market, is what we really like to call it, is the legacy market, because a lot of these people are legacy growers. This has been things that have been going on for generations, you know, so.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that we do is we have people review strains. So, and everyone writes under a pen name.
Oh.
Yeah. So what do you think we have DD Dankmas.
Who?
That's not a good one. That's mine.
Really?
And then there's Mary Jane Baker.
Okay.
And she went to like this cannabis lunch. No, it was a cannabis brunch at Pop's Blue Moon. And I think the brunch altogether was 60 milligrams of THC. She was so high afterwards.
Yeah, shout out Josh Loyal, Mighty Khan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've had him on here too.
You guys have interviewed a lot of people.
Yeah.
128 episodes?
Yep, now, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Is that like every week?
Essentially, yeah. We've probably taken a couple of breaks in between time, but for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And then we also have Ace Globs, Graham Toker, Thomas Chimchards.
Okay.
What do you think your pen name would be?
I was thinking of it while you were saying it. I'm like, gelato. Oh man, I was trying to think of something catchy, something to go with gelato.
I like gelato.
Yeah, that's a strain, but I was trying to think, like, you know how, so Drake is like my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
And so his Instagram name is Champagne Poppy. I was trying to think of something like gelato, like.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like Drake too.
He's my favorite artist.
It was so funny because the other day, Drake, my mom has like a little, what's that old thing called? Nobody uses it anymore. And it's like had a little dial and you put your like iTunes stuff on it. iPod.
Oh, yeah.
She has an iPod. And so she was like listening to it in her office and a Drake song was on. I was like, oh, I love Drake. I'm like dancing. She's like, oh, I don't like Drake. I'm like, but this is Drake that you're listening to. She's like, I only like this song. And I'm like, oh, you don't like Hotline Bling or whatever? Because she wasn't listening to that. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I don't know. How does it go? And I was like, oh, I'll play it. So I pulled up my phone and played that. And she's like, well, I like that one.
That's what I was going to say. I knew it.
I was like, what about this one? I played another one. She's like, well, that one's okay too. And then I played another one. I'm like, she's like, yeah, I like that one. I'm like, okay, you like Drake.
See, people love Drake and they just don't want to admit it.
They don't. I don't know why she even like got up in arms about it.
I feel like because of Drake's rep.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think she knows anything about it.
Well, you never know.
She's very out of touch.
She might be watching ETV.
She watches a lot of British TV. That's
okay.
Like her big passion. She's a huge Anglophile.
Really?
Yeah, she loves British people. I don't know. But and she used to read a lot of British books. What's your show of the moment?
Ooh, great question. All my shows kind of just ended. I'm really into like podcasts right now because I just finished Succession.
Oh, okay. Everybody watches Succession.
Amazing.
Except me.
You didn't? No?
No. I watched the first 3 episodes. Does it get better?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing.
Okay.
But I like that type of stuff. I like, because it's a dramedy.
It's a dramedy?
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't super funny when I was like watching it.
It's definitely an odd sense of humor because it's like the snarky stuff that they say.
Yeah.
It's like, it's real dry humor, but it's like, it's dark too. It's like dark humor in ways. Like some of the stuff that they do, you can tell it's like real like psychological. And there's a lot of the warfare that they do. It's all like, it's a lot of emotional stuff going on.
Okay.
I tend to like that type of stuff. I don't know why. Like, I like dramas.
Yeah. No, I guess I like sitcoms more.
Yeah.
Probably why I haven't watched it. I also didn't watch Game of Thrones. It became like a whole identity after a while.
See,
not watching it.
I tried to get into it, but it's just the prequel. What was that? House of Dragons. That's actually better.
I haven't seen that either.
It makes more sense to me.
But you didn't watch Game of Thrones?
I watched like couple episodes, like maybe the first couple seasons, but other than that, fell apart. Yeah.
We have that in common.
That's right. There's a lot. Like, do you watch Star Wars at all or anything like that?
No, I actually have very strong feelings about Star Wars that are very negative.
Oh, well, I've never watched it, so.
Oh my God.
It's a safe space around here.
It is. I feel so seen.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh my gosh. When I was in college, I had seen the Star Wars movies. Just the first 3 that were made, episodes 4 through 6 or whatever. And I told people, I'm like, I hated those movies. And it was like terrible. Like, people did not understand. They were not into that. I was.
At least you tried to watch it. I refuse to even try to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not about that.
Why not?
It's just, I've never been a sci-fi person.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
They're so boring.
Yeah.
They're so boring.
Honestly.
My dad legit fell asleep on one. And it was one with this thing in it called Ewoks, and they look kind of like Care Bears.
It's episode 6.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And so he woke up, and all these Ewoks were on the screen, and he'd fallen asleep before they were introduced. He woke up, he's like, what is this? Is this the same movie? I was like, yeah. These are the Ewoks. He was so baffled.
I guess that Tyler's like giving the desk stare over there. He's like about to pull a lifesaver out real quick and go to work.
I'm calling bullshit on the safe space. I feel attacked.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my nephew really loves it. And he loves The Mandalorian, which I think sounds like it might be interesting. So, I love me some Pedro Pascal.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, it's from Last of Us.
Yeah.
That was a good one, too.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
I'm still, making my way through it.
Yeah?
But, yeah, I like it.
So, okay, that's a good question. So, do you even really get to watch TV at all since you write so much? Or does that kind of
Oh, yeah. I watch a lot of TV. It's, it's how I decompress.
Okay.
No, honestly, I only started at the Riverfront Times in March of last year. So I've been there a little over a year. And I guess the first year was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I still was able to watch TV, but it was I was working constantly. And then I just sort of started divvying up the work a little bit more. Because, I watched this masterclass with Anna Wintour.
Okay.
I didn't finish it, but I started it, And Anna Wintour, she works a lot, but she was as an editor. Oh, sorry, Anna Wintour's editor of Vogue.
Yeah.
As an editor, you need to not be behind your desk all day. And I was like,
Fact.
yeah, it is a fact. And
Yeah.
I am behind my desk all day. And then I come out into the world and I don't know anything except what was in the RFT. You just have to get out. And so I was like, Anna Wintour, there is no way. There is a way, but she definitely doesn't edit every word of Vogue.
Mm-mm.
She might not even read every word of Vogue.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
She's probably got people that she pays to do that.
Yeah, she's high level.
Exactly.
She's looking at clothes. She's saying yes. She's saying no. I'm like, that needs to be me.
I was gonna say it's about to be Rosalind in about a couple of years.
Yeah, it needs to be strategizing, thinking more broadly. Yeah, not in I can't be in the trenches. So I just kind of delegated more.
But see, I don't know. I like the trenches. The trenches is where it's at, cause that's where that's where you find out the most stuff. If you hadn't went to that event, you wouldn't have stumbled across all of this.
Oh, yeah, but I don't consider going to the event in
Really?
the trenches.
Really?
Yeah, I consider in the trenches, putting code on the website and...
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, I don't want to do none of that.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to do that. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, we on the same page with that. I'm trying... Okay.
I spend so much of my day, putting commas in place and editing photo sizes. Yeah, so...
Oh, actually, this is a great question then. What are some... I know some people are supposed to be professional writers, but what are some of the worst pieces that you've seen, if you're even allowed to say?
Oh. Yeah, I won't throw anybody under the bus. There's definitely some stuff out there that's really rough, though. But it's just, I think like the hardest thing is just like working with freelancers, because like they don't have like with my staff or with the staff at the RFT, I can be like, do this, and they like are like, oh, okay, I'll do it because my boss told me to. But with freelancers, it's very much a gamble.
Got you. They see it. They'll do it as they see fit.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And you know, if they can't get to the story and quite your deadline, what are you gonna do? Like,
yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I had this freelancer recently, no names, but I asked her to do something. I was like, here's an assignment for you, and I had never used her before, and she never turned in the piece, which sometimes happens. But then like she did turn in pay forms like after it was all over. I was like, wait, I don't owe you any money. You didn't turn in the story.
That's wild, Joe.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
That's bold, Joe. That is bold.
Yeah, I thought it was very bold. I'm like, well, I hope you don't think I owe you money for nothing.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one question I wanted to ask before we started getting into the whole cannabis part of this. Are you from St. Louis originally?
Yeah, I am. I went to Webster Groves High School.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
same as Jonathan Franzen and Carly Kloss. I always like to brag and be like, I went to the same high school as them, and everyone's like, who are those people?
I ain't want to say it, but
no one knows. And I think it's so funny because Jonathan Franzen is this writer. He's very full of himself, so he would hate it.
I guess he would have just got mad at me right now. He just would have been clenching his fist. He would have did the Arthur fist right now.
Yeah. He can't believe there's anyone on this earth who doesn't know who Jonathan Franzen is. So every time someone's like, who is that? It gives me life.
That's dope, though, because, like, a bunch of writers went there.
Well, Carly Kloss is a model.
Oh, I knew that.
She was in Taylor Swift's gang for a while.
Oh, that's how I really know I wouldn't have known. I'm not a Swiftie. I'm sorry.
I mean, you kind of give the impression, though.
I know, right? Yeah, it's the shoes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think too many people know who she is. But yeah, Jonathan Franzen, great writer. I have never read anything of his, but he has told me he's a great writer. So I trust him.
You just wouldn't know about it.
Right.
That's awesome. Okay. All right, so let's get into the cannabis part of this. So one of the things I wanted to ask is the Riverfront Times is actually very cannabis forward. And I was wondering what made them push to be the cannabis. I kind of say they're the cannabis newspaper for St. Louis.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, we definitely are trying to highlight St. Louis's, cannabis scene, and especially now that recreational is legal here in Missouri, it's a time for people to really jump in on this. So. It's great to kind of be a voice for what's going on here. And, I really like that about your podcast, that you kind of focus more on the underground scene, and it's not all about, the big dispensaries. So,
Thanks.
Yeah, I think that that's like really important to focus on in St. Louis and in Missouri more widely, like the people who are kind of trying to break into the industry without, all that capital, and like, where is their sort of place in this,
Exactly.
Yeah. And I know that whenever I talk to people, everyone says that it's like so confusing to get into it too. So I feel as if there's just like so much opportunity for people to kind of like explain and like understand like how the industry works and kind of get a handle on it. I feel like that MoCan advocacy group or whatever.
MoCan Trade.
Yeah, I feel like they just kind of, I don't know, I feel like they just wanted adult use legal, and now they aren't really trying to help anybody.
If I'm going to be completely honest, I was against the amendment.
You were?
I was, yes.
And why?
The main reason is because of the exact thing that you just said, is people who have dedicated their lives to this, just because they don't have the capital, this just basically shut them out from even really having too much of an opportunity.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that it's such a nascent industry, but it's also like already everyone's kind of locked out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a lot to do with like the licensing and that whole process, because that's kind of crazy. And I've heard like stories about people spending thousands and thousands of dollars and just losing it.
More than just thousands.
Yeah.
More than thousands. Yeah, we've had actually, that was one of the things that really got me passionate about this. Was some of our guests, they were some of the people who tried to get licenses when it was all medical, and their stories and how they talked about everything was just like, wow, you know, this is a lot deeper than what people really understand.
Yeah. But Reeferfront, the vertical, was kind of built before I got to Riverfront Times. Mm-hmm. It was sort of always important to the paper to build that up. And so that was something I inherited more than something I like created. But what I have been told is that the idea behind it was to highlight sort of the news around cannabis, especially at the time there were people who were very passionate about people incarcerated for cannabis use, selling, or, you know, whatever.
Right.
And so it was focused on that primarily and reviews. Mm-hmm. And since then, you know, especially since adult use has become legal in Missouri, it's becoming more focused on the underground cannabis scene, home growers, cultivators, people like that. Mm-hmm. Hopefully people who will eventually get micro business licenses and like find success there.
Almost definitely. There's been a couple of friends who haven't necessarily gotten licenses yet, but they're starting to be able to break ground into the industry and be like master growers, or some of them have even been able to get some of their strains in.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so that's been some of the amazing things about this, is being able to document most of that. Is being able to see them, you know, just being in their basement, and now, you know, they're starting to get to that next level, and then hopefully soon they'll actually be able to get these licenses and whatnot. So it's been amazing to watch us all grow and see where we started from the start, and then to see where we're all going to now.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just kind of cool how so much stuff has started around cannabis, you know, even as people were like, oh, I don't 100%, you know how to get everything together, but I'm just going to start doing my own thing.
That's been the most amazing thing. And as far as the Missouri cannabis industry goes, so far everyone can agree that St. Louis really does it the best. A lot of us have just, you know, we've built this community, and a lot of people just come together and just, like I said, do these events and whatnot. And like, if they're going to be honest, there's a lot of gray area with everything that's going on, but, you know, you have to do what you have to do to get to the next level, and people are willing to go ahead and do what they have to do. And
yeah,
it's amazing. It's amazing to see what people have come up with so far.
Yeah, and like I've had so many great edibles. So
yes, and that's the beautiful thing about it. There's so many people who are like professional pastry chefs and whatnot, and they're just taking this super serious.
Yeah, because
beautiful. Shout out Mad World, of course.
Oh yeah, Mad World, and I've also had and obviously Rooted Buds.
Yes. Shout out STL Space Treats. Shout out Freshly
I've had
Baked.
STL Space Treats too.
Yeah, have you had Freshly Baked yet?
Not yet.
Okay, you need to definitely link with them. They're amazing. I'm trying to think. There's any other edible people that you need to get with? I'm sure there are. Oh, I feel bad. I'm sorry if I can't remember.
Oh, that's okay. We can just randomly shout out people's names while we're talking.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. Shout out Captain Mo Green. We'll talk about that. I think that would be something that you would actually be very interested in.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah. He's somebody that I feel like that'd be something very interesting. If you really want to understand about the underground cannabis scene, I think that would be somebody amazing to talk to.
Oh, he'd be like my sensei. Awesome.
Yep. Him, I say Tree14, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
He's amazing. Of course, Mr. Living Soil. If you want to know anything about growing, that is the grow master.
Guy.
Yes.
Hypo, probably.
Where do you grow your stuff?
So I was doing it with Mr. Living Soil. I'm waiting to restart my garden once we get a bigger place. Because right now, you know, we don't have enough electricity for a studio and a grow space.
Oh, yeah. A lot of lights. People can't see it, but there are some lights on it.
So, yeah, we were doing that at Mr. Living Soil space.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So how did you two meet?
Ooh, good question. Right Hand Robot. Shout out to him. I was looking for somebody to do a video at the time, and I remember we were just hanging out at his place, and he was like, "Oh, I know a guy," and he was like, "He's a pretty cool dude. He's really professional. Like he's got a lot of stuff going on. Legit guy." So I was like, "Okay."
And he didn't answer, so he called me.
Nah, we ended up meeting at ballpark, and I kind of knew from day one, like we just kind of clicked. We just sat there having that conversation. I was kind of, this is a real cool dude, like solid, like seems like somebody that would be willing to work with me. Like I'm dead broke. I'm just trying to start something. He seems to be cool with it, and I mean honestly, you can ask him the rest. Ask him how it's going. He could be like the exact opposite.
No, pretty much. I think it was a birds of a feather type of thing.
Nice.
I hear say that's it. He's like, yeah.
You were articulate with your answer on that. That was...
Nah.
Are you from St. Louis?
I am, yes. Born and raised. Yep. I was
Where did you go to high school?
CBC.
Oh right, I knew that. You told me that already.
Yeah, I grew up in Normandy and also in North County, like unincorporated area. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so went to private school my whole life though. So.
Yeah, and what about you? Some socials.
I grew up in good old Jeffco.
Oh, that's right. You just said you were from rural Missouri.
Yeah.
Is Jeffco rural? What's there?
Oh yeah.
Where I grew up, it was like a town of less than 3,000.
Oh.
So I grew up around like a lot of farmland and
That sounds
a bunch
fun.
of weirdos.
Was it like fun?
It was
You could like go out in nature and stuff.
pretty much, yeah. It was either that or find old meth labs in the woods, but that's pretty much the extent of where I grew up at.
Made cow tipping a little extra fun, huh?
At my height, I couldn't take
Old meth labs in the woods.
You can find a little shake and bake here and there. It's not too bad. It's a place to raise a family.
That sounds incredible.
See, we do a little comedy around here every now and then.
Yeah. So you left immediately.
Yeah, I kind of had a interesting introduction into adulthood that led me here. So,
Yeah.
What happened?
I basically graduated high school and moved in with my 4th grade teacher. And
If I edit this part.
yeah,
What's the minute mark?
That sounds. Wait. Well, oh, okay.
yeah.
I don't know what
Not
to
to
say.
deviate from the subject. And then just got involved with TV and lived here ever since.
Oh, okay. And your 4th grade teacher, was that just you just needed a place to stay, or was that romantic, or?
You could say romantic, but I think it was a pretty prolonged detention session. So
Yo.
Got it.
Oh man. Is it hot in here or is it just me?
we made it through.
All right.
Alright, so top 5 people you would smoke with, dead or alive.
Top 5 people I would smoke with, dead or alive. Gosh, that's a good question.
Thank you.
Dead or alive? I would definitely smoke with Oprah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a first.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's a first?
Yeah. I'm already liking your smoke session already.
Well, I just feel like she'd be chill, and then we could be like, cut the shit about Stedman and just be who you are, Oprah. And then who else would I smoke with? I guess I don't know. I guess like a comedian that I really like. So maybe, who's a good comedian?
I guess I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
I want to see what your style is.
This is no longer safe space.
You're gonna be judged.
You doubt enter the danger zone.
Oh my gosh, I know exactly, but he would never smoke. Oh my gosh, so there's this guy I really love called Richard Iowati. He's a British comedian.
yeah, okay.
He was Moss on the IT Crowd.
Have you seen his movies?
Nothing he directed.
Oh, okay, I was about to say you have to check out Submarine.
Okay, I will.
You want a good movie to laugh and cry at.
Oh, is it genuinely good or?
Oh yeah, it's probably one of my top 5.
Oh,
For his
okay.
directorial debut, that was Citizen Kane level.
Wow. That's amazing. I just think he's really funny.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. This just all went over my head. Y'all playing like volleyball over my head right now.
Well, I'm just really into like British comedians. I probably would also smoke with Noel Fielding.
Oh, yeah.
He would definitely partake.
Are you part British? Because I've noticed you've...
Okay, so what happened was I was sick one day and I was in bed and I was like watching YouTube for some reason, and the show I found was called The Big Fat Quiz of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's where they get a panel of comedians together and give them a quiz about the news of the year, but they make jokes and get all crazy and stuff. And that was my gateway into British comedy.
Really?
And you used to be able to find it all like basically on YouTube for free, but I think they started taking it off or something.
Yeah, there's like highlights, but it's hard finding
The full episodes.
Yeah,
And
which
you used
is
to be
a
able to
shame.
just watch the full episode. And so I just watched like 6 of them while I was lying there in bed sick. And it was hilarious. And Richard Iowati would always be with Noel Fielding on the panel. And Noel was like crazy, like would be dressed as like a crow or something. And then Richard would be there very straight-laced, very like straight man. And he would just rip out these like zingers at people. It was crazy. And one time there's this famous one where he was like fighting because people had taken his Maltesers, which is like a chocolate candy, and he was like screaming at them, and it was like all a bit, right? But he, he was also seemed upset, and people were like, okay, calm down, Richard, calm down. He's like, I can't. It's very hard to climb down off this energy. It was really funny. Yeah.
Yo, that's wild, Joe. Like, I'm also thinking about that, but I'm also thinking, like, how did you get into that?
what, British comedy?
Yeah, like, y'all two just, like, straight bonded over that. And I was kind of like, wait a minute. How do you know about this?
Oh, because my parents are super old and showing me Monty Python at age 5 and 6. It's a gateway drug, pretty much, into...
Got it. Okay.
So is that 5 people?
No, that was like
3.
yeah.
That was 3. Probably, let me think. My other 2 would definitely be you 2.
Nice. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to be in there with Oprah. Yeah. For real though. I'm about to ask like all big money moves. Like, what do I need to do?
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to be in there with Oprah?
Yeah.
And Richard Iowati.
I probably annoy the hell out of him.
I discover who he is at that point.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'd be like, okay.
We'd give you a crash course so you could
Yeah.
watch some IT Crowd.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be more fun not to know anything and just go in.
Yeah.
And then be able to be like, I'll check you out on YouTube sometime.
Walk out. Completely disrespect the man's career.
That's true. Who would you smoke with? Who are your 5? Because you must have said it before on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. It's usually 3, but we started to expand it to 5. Because somebody said 3 wasn't enough. And I kind of agreed.
For a rotation, yeah.
Yeah, they
He
said that
made
was
a
kinda-
lot of good points with that.
Yeah. You'd be kind of messed up if you only did a 3-man rotation.
Oh, yeah. If you're smoking.
So let's see. Wiz Khalifa, of course. I'd say Drake, that'd be lit. Kobe. Let's see. I usually do a different group each time.
Yeah.
So let's see. Who
I
would be in
forgot
this
that
one?
they could be dead.
Yeah. Let's see. Kobe. Who else? I'd say. Oh, I've already done that. I was gonna say TG, but I've already. Ooh, this is hard. Okay. Nelly. And sheesh. Wow. This is actually a lot harder than what I thought. I'm gonna sit here grilling
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah. All right.
5 people.
Damn, I got one more, right?
I guess you only really need 4, because then that would need 5 total.
Yeah. I'll just do myself too. Yeah, I'll jump in that.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you can come. You can rock with me. I'll throw you in there.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Actually, take that back. I'll throw both y'all in there. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice of you. I would love to meet Drake.
Yeah. See, you can hit the Hotline Bling dance for him.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, like that girl in Hotline Bling, I'm like that. She sounds like she's living her best life. Like, she sounds like she is doing great. I want to be the girl from Hotline Bling.
There you go.
Just like leaving Drake on red. That
actually is pretty clutch.
Power move.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
And she's like getting stamps in her passport. I'm like, oh my God, girl. Drake, you are looking at this all wrong. But yeah, anyway, I guess back to cannabis.
That's hilarious. You know, you are actually really funny.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I am trying to just be myself as much as possible.
That's what I'm saying. You like, this has been like one of the best episodes we've had, honestly. Really? At first, yeah, because at first it seemed like you were just like, I don't know about this, and now that you got comfortable with us, it's like we just having a conversation.
Oh, people are watching me bloom.
That's how it always happens on here, though.
Yeah, people get relaxed. Mm-hmm. But usually you guys are also smoking, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But I like it like
this time without it.
That's the thing. Well, actually, shout out to the homie Doug, Devil's Own. I'm actually on some infused honey right now.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, Jack Harry. Matter of fact, I'll let you take it home. If you want
really?
To. Yeah. I'm sure he'll hook me up with more.
Wow, that's really nice of you.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you.
Doug seems like a honey boy.
He's a very nice guy, if that's what you mean. He's very sweet.
He is.
Did you guys smoke before this?
I did.
You didn't?
I showed up after work, but...
yeah, how was work today?
It's work.
Wow. Way to throw it in my face.
How's improv going?
Amazing, actually. So I start teams next week, so we'll be performing for every Thursday now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend, and she was in like a cage match, and they kept winning every week.
Who are they?
Well, they lost. I guess I don't know what month it was.
Okay.
Maybe in April.
Okay.
What's their name? It was something magazine. Home something magazine. Don't ever watch this, Nicole.
Shout out.
Home Style magazine. I forget, but they were really funny.
Okay.
They're really good.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Huh. So you know a little bit about the improv then, the improv scene.
Yeah, I was going every week for a while.
What?
Oh. Yeah, we were, I don't know. It was like this thing where we have a, group text, whatever, and she was like, yeah, we're going to be in this cage match. And I was like, oh, okay. And I thought it would be kind of that thing where it's like your friends are just kind of like, good luck, congratulations. But then one friend was like, oh, I'll go. And then another friend was like, oh, I can't, but I'll go if you win. And I was like, oh, we're going? And then it became a weekly thing. We did it every Friday.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So have you thought about doing improv at all?
I did a class once, and everyone, I don't know, it was tricky. I wasn't super great at it.
I got you.
And then everyone was like, at the end, like in the last class, they're supposed to say something nice about you or say whatever. And one of the kids was like, Rosalind, when you come up, you seem really like shy and nervous, but you do it anyways, and that's good. And I was like, oh, that's how I came across. I was like, funny and like.
Hit you with the I love your confidence?
Yeah. No, it was like, oh, you seem like you really hate this, but you do it anyway, so good job.
Damn. Yeah, I don't think he really understood the means of improv. You're supposed to build your team up.
There was a lot that, and then I was like one of the last people to have anything said about me anyway, so I was a little salty about that too. I was like, nobody can even come up with something. So, so I guess I don't think that turned me off of it. Who's your teacher?
Right now it was Tim Walsh, and now it'll be Michael Duart, I believe.
Oh, okay. Mine was Melanie Pinn.
Yeah, she was my level 0, and then she filled in for a couple classes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out Melanie.
Yeah, she's great.
She is. Yep.
She has like so many friends.
Oh yeah.
All through improv, I guess.
Yeah, like all of them. They're really dope. Shout out Ryan, Ashley. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting everybody's last names. But yeah, all my instructors.
Oh yeah.
It's been dope.
Yeah, I didn't have any. Well, I only took the one class. I was going to say I didn't have any male instructors in my one class that was taught by Melanie Penn.
I had 3. I had 3. Yep, and 2 women. Yep.
Oh, that's great. So what level are you at now? 3, 4?
4, going into 4.
Nice.
Yep.
So you weren't like just starting improv.
No, nope. I've been in it for half a year now. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's fun. Are you doing improv?
No, not yet.
Are you going to?
Once the charge is clear, probably, but...
This dude.
Once the charge is clear?
He's always saying that.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
So when I have more time, pretty much.
Yeah. I always say
She's like, you better do your research. She's looking at me like, you better start doing your research here. Background checking.
Yeah.
Well, I was nervous you did. Whenever I saw you spelled my name correctly, I was like, oh no, I know everything about me now.
Oh, man. She's like, what did I just sign up for?
Oh, no, it's... I think it's funny.
Okay, good. Had to make sure.
Yeah. But I'm like one of those people, like, if you tell me something, I'm going to be like, oh, my God, and, like, believe it.
That's why.
Yeah. I work with this guy, and he loves to, like, make jokes like that.
But it's real.
No, it's
that's good.
He'll say something outlandish, and I'm like, wait. But it's like St. Louis is so crazy that it's like, oh, wait, that could be. And then he's like, no, I'm kidding.
I need to start following up, especially with how monotone I generally am.
Yeah. You always get people with that, though. That's why it's funny, though.
Yeah.
To see people's reaction.
Yeah, until I get pulled over for all the unpaid parking tickets that I have.
Yeah, I guess they were like, so we got a suspicious guy coming out of this garage. You might want to check him as soon as he gets out.
So here's my second question. Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Ooh, I like
ready?
This.
If there really was a purge, do you guys know what a purge is?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Crime is okay. What is the first crime you would commit? And I guess you're on air, so maybe lie if it's really gross.
Nah, because I ain't got no enemies or nothing like that. So, you know, it'd be cool. Yeah, it'd be cool.
My crime would definitely be robbery. I would definitely go to a store with a truck and, like, get some furniture for my house.
Oh, that's hella smart.
Yeah. Or Tiffany's and steal all the jewelry to later sell and buy furniture for my house.
I got to think of what I would do.
Can we pick what day the purge is on?
Yeah.
When is tax day? Is that April 15th?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so tax evasion. Hands down.
No, I know what I'm doing. I'm going into all the slot machines, like all the little penny slots in the gas stations, busting all of them. That's where all the money at.
That is a good one.
That's where all the money at.
Yeah. I just feel as if, like, a purge, like, the whole concept of it is so silly. Because, like, businesses would never be like, yeah, let's have a day where crime is okay. You know? Like.
That's true.
That's.
Yeah, I feel like, some lobbyist party would try to cut that out. They all get a group together.
Yeah. I'd be like, no, I think that most people are going to want to steal from us. Let's not make crime okay.
Rob,
did you guys see the movie?
I've only seen like one of them.
Oh, okay. Is it good?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
They've made so many.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
I guess. Like
a studio saying, hear me out.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I feel like it wouldn't be fair, though. Because, like, some people would have the upper hand with it. Like, some people got better access to, like, better weapons and stuff like that. So, you know, it would just all turn elitist.
Oh, yeah. The weapon stockpiling that would happen if there was a purge.
Yeah.
The NRA would love it.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd go to their houses first.
Get some guns.
Oh, yeah, we going to the NRA people houses.
Oh, I just camp outside of gun stores at that point.
That's too obvious.
That's true.
Well, I will have 15 flat screens on my truck. So come find me after the purge.
I was going to say.
Come get your flat screen.
What you should do You should take all the remotes out of the boxes, sell those separately.
Oh, that would be amazing. Ooh. Free flat screen, but the remote will cost you $2,000.
There you go. There you go. See?
Yeah, just get up and change the channel. If you're cheap.
Most people gonna buy that remote though.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, but I'd probably just give them away. You know, I'd be like Robin Hooding it on Purge Day.
Well, then what's the point?
The point is, you know, to make people happy.
As they're probably covered in blood.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you could be my partner in the Purge now, Rosalind. I don't know.
I'm a marshmallow.
I was like, hey, yeah. Hey, you sounded, I don't know. I was really rooting for you at first. Then you just kind of switched it up. I was like, Started out with the robbery. I was like, oh, okay. She about that life. And then you just did that. And I was like,
no, yeah. I'd die in 5 minutes. Just have to be barricaded in like a bunker to make it through a purge.
Ooh, okay, I got one. You got a smoking story for us?
Smoking story, yeah. Sure. Yes. Well, an edible
okay,
story.
Edible. Okay.
I used to make edibles like this, you know, this was back in the day when it was all still illegal. Oh. So, you know, I'd just make my own whatever. Yeah. And then I'd bake brownies. Mm-hmm. That was my big thing. And they were just boxed brownies. And like, honestly, I'm a little bit embarrassed that I put so little effort into it. Because, you know, edibles today are so great. And people were like crafting these amazing things. And I was just like dumping out a box of brownie mix.
That's exactly how I be feeling now. Because like, I never want to make edibles now. Because I see like all these people making edibles. It's kind of like, yeah, I wouldn't do it justice.
Oh yeah, that's how I feel too. But this was back in the day. Ignorance was bliss, mm-hmm. And I had no idea how to dose my brownies. So it was basically just like leftover weed would just be cooked in the oil and then mixed in. And like I made these brownies, and they were like so powerful. Like I remember. I had no plans that night, but my roommate, was going out on a date. Mm-hmm. And I was just sitting in this chair, just like this corner, just like laughing at anything. And her date comes by. We're just like talking or whatever. She doesn't even notice. But I am not speaking because like I'm like
totally zoned out.
Yeah, that's like just how I am. Like I can barely hold a thought in my head. I'm just like think everything's hilarious. And her date came by, and I'm just sitting there like laughing at nothing. I probably looked insane. And he was like, is she okay? Like, should we leave her alone? And my friend was like, yeah, she's fine. And they just left. Yeah,
that's messed up.
I know.
They did you dirty.
They did me dirty?
Yeah,
they probably did. But you know, we were young.
They should at least make sure to give you some water, like something. Make sure you was good before they could went completely wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring down the room.
No. It was funny, but you know, like so. My first experience was really bad. So like, I just always feel bad about that type of stuff. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I had to like stop smoking honestly after a while, just because like I don't know. I was always like getting myself into situations. And there would always be like dumb situations. Like I was constantly locking myself out. Like I honestly like now I'm paranoid because like I don't have doors that like automatically lock like anywhere in my life anymore because I just locked myself out of too many things while high. It was so ridiculous.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah. It was crazy. But yeah, I used to intern for a radio station, so I would like go out at night to like do promotions for the radio station. It was basically just like you hung up a sign.
Yeah, still.
That was it. And I would get like really high while I was there. Mm-hmm. Like I'd like bring a brownie or something, get really high, and then like I'd be too high to kind of like drive home. And I'd be in these situations where I'd be like asking one of the DJs, like, "Hey, can you give me a ride home?" And oh my God, these guys, like I was very young. These guys were not that old, honestly. But yeah, there was a lot of like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so like, get your hand off my thigh."
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Yep, When you start dealing with that type of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, with so many situations.
Especially when you say DJ.
Yeah, they were DJs. So, what's your smoking story? I feel like mine probably wasn't as fun.
Let's see. I think I do the first time I ever went to Denver. Yeah. So I had just got off the airplane or whatever, and they were taking me back to my friend's place. And so we're driving, and we stop at a stop sign or whatever, and we're all just kind of like, I think we were at the time, we were doing stuff we weren't supposed to do, like hotboxing the car, and so just all chilling or whatever. I'm like, oh, this is so cool, being in Denver for the first time, checking everything out. And so there's this lady walking a stroller across the street. And so it's like, oh, okay, cool. And it wasn't even windy like that or anything. It was just weird. All of a sudden, she just like started losing her balance. And she literally tipped her and the stroller over.
Was she high?
I don't, that's what I was trying to figure out. So we're all just like, oh, because we're watching this happen right in front of us. So she like hurries up and lifts it up and just starts running off. And we're all just dying laughing.
Oh my gosh. Did the baby cry?
Duh, I mean, I guess not. I don't know. It happened so quick. She just got up and just started going. I guess she was embarrassed, so.
Poor lady.
Yeah, we just sat there laughing. We didn't get out or nothing like that. I mean, we just like, can't believe it just happened. Like, she literally just dropped her stroller. Like, what's going on here? What's life?
Maybe nothing was in it. It was empty.
She could maybe she could have been joking with us or something like that. She just saw a bunch of kids smoke. She's like, I'm gonna mess with them, see what happens.
Or maybe it was like a dog stroller. Because if it was a dog or a cat, then they were like rolling with the stroller. They were like fine.
I mean, it is Colorado. You never know.
Yeah.
That could be some Colorado shit.
What's your reaction when you like see an animal in a stroller? I'm always like confused.
I'm jealous. Yeah. So I already said when I get reincarnated, that's what I want to be when I get older.
A pampered pet?
Yes.
That is like every time you see like your dog or whatever just laying in the sun while you have to go to work.
Just hating, man. Like, that's when you get mad.
You look at your choices.
Yep, that's when you just get mad. Like, I could bark all day.
Yeah. Like, what? Who's the smart one here? Who is the smart one?
Kibbles and bits just don't sound so bad after all.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that I don't know. I think that's probably everyone was fine. So you guys did the right thing.
Oh yeah.
By just laughing.
Yeah. It's a tough job. It's funny how to do it.
Yeah, that kid now, he's like 5 or something like that. He's like, I remember this one time I fell out of a stroller and these people were just laughing at me like they didn't get the car.
Just be careful. In a couple of years, he never forgets a face.
That's right. I was gonna say, yeah. Back in Colorado one day, just they were out on tour or something like that. We got a live show in Denver. This kid comes up. He's like, "You remember me?" I'm like, well, yeah, I got that dent in your head. Like, what is that? Oh man, wow.
And what's your smoking story? No socials, some socials. Wait, it's some socials?
It depends on what he feels like.
Yeah, I don't know myself. Are we going off of first smoking stories?
Either. It don't matter.
I think it was the most traumatic one. That's what turned me off to smoking for quite a bit.
Ooh, yeah, do like me, okay.
What was it? We were doing bong rips. This was in high school.
Oh.
Back of one of my friend's cars outside of Hibachi Grill. And decided to go in and just completely greened out. And with it being a small town, running into actually the 4th grade teacher we were referring to.
This is a running theme here.
Yeah. And
she's been in some very pivotal moments in your life.
it's kind of uncanny. But them asking us to leave because we're visibly too under the influence for the comfort of everybody else in the building.
Oh man, what a rook!
It was my first time.
Yeah. Was it? How did y'all roll it up? Was it like paper? Was it a blunt?
No, it was a straight bong.
Oh, that's right.
We just decided to.
Where'd y'all get it from?
I think it was the same corner store that would sell us K2 when that was kind of the craze.
Yeah.
You had a corner store that sold K2?
Oh yeah, this was like the prime. I guess this would have been like 2011, 2012.
Yeah. Yep. Around that time. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. I feel like I had a friend who did K2 by accident.
See, no, I never smoked anything until after, because we got drug tested at CBC. So I never smoked. I only drink.
Oh, right, yeah. I mostly drank. I really struggled with pot for a long time because I'm like very bad at smoking. I'd like, people were like, you aren't inhaling. I was like, I don't feel anything. And they're like, yeah, try inhaling it. And then I would like swallow the smoke.
Yeah,
Like,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you'd think it's like you're a smart, capable person. Like, you can figure this out. I was like, this is like a little bit beyond me. But then I like started smoking cigarettes, so I kind of got it. But then.
Oh, you inhaled. Whoa. Wow. You inhaled cigarettes?
Yeah. Why is that shocking?
That's the hard one.
That is the hard one.
That's what I'm saying. So you could take down cigarettes, but you couldn't do weed?
I don't know. I guess like
to me, it's like the opposite.
I don't know. I guess I just wanted to fit in with some kids who were smoking cigarettes.
Nah, you're a real badass if you can smoke cigs.
Oh, well, thank you. I have never been called a badass. Well, maybe, but not related to cool stuff like not related to smoking cigarettes. No, my friend, I had this really good friend. We were like super close. And she started smoking cloves. And, it was like an ongoing thing. Like, I was like trying to learn how to smoke. And so, weed was like, I was like, oh, let me just try it with this cigarette. And so that's when I mastered the inhale and exhale.
You can do the
smoke.
French inhales and everything cool like that.
No, God, no. Are you kidding? No, I'm basic bitch. Basic inhale.
Well, that's the whole point of smoking cloves. You're supposed to be better than everyone in the room.
I know, yeah. I did not. I felt better than everybody in the room, but I didn't exhibit that I was better than everyone in the room in any particular way, other than with my clove cigarette. But yeah, and then like I
feel like Anna would have she would have a clove cigarette. Anna Wintour, yeah.
Oh, Anna, would she? I don't know. I think the most amazing thing about Anna Wintour from that video was that she was like, I normally get home around 11 and I'll bring home my bag of things that need my decision on them. And then I'll go through all the things in this bag that I need to, people need a decision on because I don't want anyone to have to wait for me. And then I'll go to bed and I'll wake up at 4 a.m. And that's when she starts her day. And I'm like, wait, are there hours in that time frame for you to sleep? Like, if you're getting home at 11,
that's true.
And still have to go through a whole bag of work. So I think she might sleep for 4 hours a day, and she eats like one salad and some coffee. So she might.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, she might not be like an actual human.
Right. That's good question though. What's a normal work day for you?
Well, I have kind of like two kind of work days. So Monday, Tuesday are really busy. And so I'll get up at 5:30 and I'll like shower and then go in. Or I like to do that better, but sometimes I'll just like open up my computer and start working from home. And then it's like as the morning goes on, I found that it's harder to kind of get away to go take a shower so I can go in. So I like to just do it first thing and go in and kind of like be in by like 7. And then, it's quiet. So you want to do like your things, like your writing, catching up on that, or editing some stuff that might have come in or whatever. But that's when I kind of try to do like the hardest bits.
Got you.
And then, as people start coming in, then they'll like have stories and stuff. And that's the thing about like an editor job is that when you're working on something, you're always being interrupted because other people need like you to edit something, or you realize that you need to go file this or get this photo, or someone calls you and they're like, where's this? So that's why I like to kind of get in earlier. Especially because Monday and Tuesday are really busy. I have a lot of meetings. Like I have a staff meeting, and then I have to meet with my a staff writer meeting, and then I meet with the web editor, and I have to also go over all the pages in the book. And then the same for Tuesday, and then Wednesday, like, the paper comes out, and we always have like some stories already up on the website from the paper. So that's today. I like I sleep in. I get up at like 7, and I'll head into work then, and then we have like our all staff meeting, and yeah, the rest of the week, like Thursday and Friday, are generally more chill too. So I'll just go in. I'll like get up at 7 or something, or if I want to get up earlier, then I'll just work out rather than go right in.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm trying to kind of get more of a rhythm going because I really want to like work out more because I sit like all day because I'm like always at the computer like doing stuff. So I'm just trying to like move a little bit more and figure out when I can fit in like a walk or something.
I like that. So where is the Riverfront Times office? Isn't it off the Delmar?
No, we moved. We're on the hill.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, so then that's a nice little area around there then.
Yeah, lots
place to walk around,
of great places for lunch.
Yeah.
A great little coffee shop down the street. So like every day, usually I get up from my desk and take a walk around the area or whatever. The other thing I'm dealing with right now is like my car doesn't have any air conditioning.
Oh shit.
And there's like some part of me that like can't buy a new car. Like I just am like against it in my core. So,
I don't blame you. Like
yeah.
that's super hot right now.
It's very hot, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to pay to get it fixed because my car is old and it needs to be replaced. But I also don't want to pay for a new car because I know I'll have to pay for all the insurance and everything. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I'm just in this like limbo where I won't decide.
You gonna let it decide for you?
Yeah, I guess that's the plan.
Ride till the wheels fall off. I don't blame you.
Yeah. Well, I feel as if like you should only have to buy one car your whole life.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's like so much money. Like it should last you forever. Like it should just go. Like I have this old ass refrigerator in my house. It was there when I bought it or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I mean that thing, I don't know how many people it has lived through, but that thing is just unstoppable.
No, that's true though. Some older things like our refrigerator has been probably around for decades. Our stove that's definitely been around for decades.
Yeah.
But like if it works, it works.
Yeah, I guess like though driving is like very hard on like a car. 'Cause
yeah.
There's a lot out there, especially in St. Louis.
I was gonna say you probably traveled all over with it though.
Like all over St. Louis.
Oh, you don't go outside of the state or anything with it?
Have I? I went up to Milwaukee once with it.
That's far.
Yeah, but I don't really drive it anywhere. I don't trust it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. That's how I am with my cars.
It breaks down every year.
Damn.
Yeah, like every year for like the last 6 years, 7.
So if you probably calculated that, you probably could already like been halfway through a car every time it breaks down.
Yeah, I definitely have spent a lot of money on that I'm like, oh, I could have had a new car.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, Rousey. You might want to go ahead and just invest in a new car.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's like such a piece of crap, but...
Get a van.
Get a van?
Yeah.
Van is the best idea you can do.
He's the minivan pimp who just earned his limp. He got his Cadillac converter taken, so that's how he earned it.
Oh. That's how he earned his limp?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a struggle.
Cadillac converter taken off your van?
Yeah, before he even got the temp tags taken off of it.
See, that's a real struggle.
That is a real struggle.
I feel like he earned it a little bit.
Where was it? Where was it? Were you visiting here?
That was
Oh, wow.
That was in Shaw of all places. It was like right next to the botanical garden.
Oh no, that's where I work.
Trying to throw that on us. It's in your neck of the woods.
It is. It is my neck of the woods. No, I didn't mean anything by it.
I know, I'm just teasing. You're good.
I just because he hesitated. I was like, maybe he doesn't want to tell Donovan that it was like right outside of here.
It's either here or
Let's
east
throw
side.
it back. I like that. You flipped it. That was a good flip. That was a really good flip.
Oh, thank you.
That's hilarious, yo. Okay, if you can, top 3 strains.
My top 3 strains? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
No? Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No.
I can tell you my top 3 edibles.
Okay. Go. You're really into edibles.
Yeah, I don't really smoke. Like, like cigarettes aside, cloves aside.
Said only badass shit only.
Yeah, like I smoked. And then someone was like, "Oh, you can bake this into brownies," and I never looked back. I was like, "That sounds way more pleasant than smoking," and it was like so bad. I'd like constantly was baking them, and then I love brownies, so like, and it was like I was in college at the time, and so every morning I'd be like, "Oh, I'll just have a little bit of brownie," not because I wanted to be high, but because I really love brownies. So I like waked and baked before every class until the brownies were gone. Then I was like, okay, don't make any more.
Microdosing brownies.
Yeah. I mean, I would be like, I'll take a little, and then, I'd take a little more. And then I'd take a little more, and then I'd go to class. And yeah. It was amazing, honestly. But I was like, I gotta slow down.
I didn't say by the third class, you just up there just thinking about everything but class, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
so it finally kicked in.
It was definitely, I was like, oh, a nap would be amazing right now. Okay, so I definitely really liked. I had STL Space Treats a cake pop.
Yes,
Ooh.
That was really good. I love cake pops.
Have you had her lemonade?
No. Try that.
Yeah, her STL Space Juice is fire, yo.
That sounds good.
Yeah, her drinks are fire.
I'll say I had some gummies from Mad World Edibles that were really good. And then I really love these ones that you get at the dispensary, and they're they're cherry, and they're by Camo.
Okay.
And they're really delicious and fun.
Do you ever do the edible drinks or anything like that? Like the keefs?
No, I haven't done keefs. I haven't done any drinks, honestly. I've mostly, because I really love candy and like cake and stuff. So I don't drink a lot of sugar because I love to eat sugar.
Got it.
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite with that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like to drink like sodas and stuff?
Juice.
Oh, juice.
Yeah.
Okay. So which drinks have you tried any of the drinks?
Oh, yeah. I've had, like I said, Jamaica's. The keefs are really good. I said the grape, the blue raspberry, the octane. That's like the Mountain Dew one. What else? I've had a couple of other people's stuff too.
Yeah.
But like, I'm definitely into like, I don't do edibles as much. I'm more of like a smoker.
Yeah, definitely. I think most people are.
I feel like there's a mix.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. I feel like the edible game is really starting to make its way.
Yeah, well, I advocate for that. I love that. Yeah, the only thing about edibles is that I have the same issue that I had when I was making the brownies, which is I'm like, oh, that was good, and I'm not high. Let me have some more.
Yep.
Oh, the Red Hot Riplets.
Yes.
That has to be one of my top 3.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Jamaica, she's really got some good Red Hot Riplets too, and she gives you like the full bag. She don't be skeeting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
She be hooking it up.
I'll have to check
Dangerous
that
though,
out.
because you end up eating the whole bag and then you're out for the night.
Yeah, it's so hard. Like eating like a couple chips.
Yeah. That's the one thing I want somebody to perfect, like where you could just have the whole bag of chips.
Yeah.
That needs to be a thing.
That needs to be a thing for sure. Get on that, Donovan.
Actually, we'll talk behind the scenes. We'll talk. Yeah, that's behind the scenes conversation right there.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like if I had like a wedding or something or like a party, I would definitely want to have an infused cake.
Ooh, yeah, that's what we should have did. But we were all the way in Jamaica, so it's kind of hard to get a cake delivered to Jamaica.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can still have parties here in St. Louis.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no requirement that you have to be in Jamaica.
This is true.
A cake.
This is true.
Or that you have to be at a wedding.
This is true. Huh? We did? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mad World made us infused pumpkin pies.
Ooh.
Amazing.
You're hooked up.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She does amazing Valentine's Day cookies, too.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah. Those are really fun.
Yeah. I think I've only ever had her gummies, but yeah, I guess I kind of just discovered her after I went to that thing with Rooted Buds.
I think I've probably known Mad World now for about a year now, but like she's probably one of my closest cannabis friends. Like I hang out with her, we just hang out.
Oh yeah, she's very sweet.
Yeah, amazing. She's an amazing person.
I liked her when I met her.
She's one of the best people in this community, honestly.
Oh, that's nice. That's very sweet of you to say.
It's the truth.
I hope she sees this.
Oh, that's my homie, like I said.
Oh, nice.
I would say that even if, like I said, whether she heard it or not, like she's good people, for real.
Cool. Yeah. Well, you're good people too, Donovan.
Thank you. You're good people too.
Oh, thanks.
I'm so glad that you came on, honestly.
Not so much him, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, I figured you thought I was on the fence.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes,
I'm kidding.
Nah, he's probably the best out of all of us, honestly.
Really?
No.
Nah, man. He's like, honestly, this guy, this wouldn't be what it is without Tyler, honestly. Like, real talk. The dedication that you put into this, like, you put just as much as I do. So, like, for real. Shout out to you, bro. Like, couldn't have done this without you. Can't do none of this without you. And, like, hey, we got some fire shit. Get ready to come ahead with us. Like,
I'll send you an invoice for all the energy drinks I have to go through.
Shit. All right. Well, just off of that note, this was Tyler's last time on the show. Because I already know how that bill's about to be. So, got to shut down production. Oh, man. But nah.
Okay, should I ask my last question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, like pretend that that there are no rules anymore in like the animal kingdom and you can combine any species. Which two species would you combine and why?
I'm ready.
Okay.
A cheetah and a monkey.
Okay, and why?
Because you could have the agility of the monkey and the power, but you could also have the speed of a cheetah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nature's most fearsome animal.
Yeah.
Cheetah monk.
I would probably combine a giraffe and a shark.
Oh.
Yeah, just to see what would come out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what aspect would it have of each? Because it's kind of interesting.
I'm imagining it as like an underwater creature.
Ooh.
But it's like got a really long body.
Ooh.
And it's spotted.
Ooh. I like that. Okay.
But it's also like got like teeth.
Yeah.
And, like, is angry. It's like the opposite of giraffe.
Yeah.
Giraffes are so nice.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So I was wondering how that was gonna go. Was it gonna be like the opposite, where the giraffe would be like just a vicious thing, like they could like go through fast in the woods and shit like that? Maybe.
It would be like this long shark.
Yeah.
And very
on land.
Cute, probably on some level, but also freakish.
Yeah, it could have that look that is cute, but really like it just snaps out of nowhere and just like vicious.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it probably would be horrible. So
I like yours. That's creative.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I would combine a panda with a American possum.
Oh, that sounds cute.
So it'd have the entire look of the possum itself, but the size and slowness so it wouldn't run away from me every time I tried touching it.
Mm-hmm.
I like possums.
Nice. But it wouldn't look like a panda?
Probably not, no. I'm not the biggest fan of panda looks, I guess.
I was just, this is not a safe space. Uh-oh.
Well, in comparison to the mighty marsupial that we have in this country.
That opossum thing?
Oh, yeah.
That when your headlights hit its lights, it's like glassy-eyed and terrifying?
Yeah, and they're cool, and they help us with cutting down on Lyme disease exponentially every year.
No, they do eat a lot of ticks.
What a save. I was so excited. I was like, we need another camera so bad. We need a panel on Tyler right now. If you only knew how much love he had for possums.
That's wild. Wow. Well, it's good. You like what's on the inside.
Yeah. It's all about personality.
Yeah, you're not superficial at all.
Yo.
Those are ugly.
This is amazing. She did it. Yes. I was hoping. Yes.
Oh my god. Do you try to pet them now? They run away from you?
Not as much as I used to, since I don't go out the bars every night anymore, but
I saw this video of this guy who's like, this is what happens when you come across a possum, and the possum was like playing like it was dead.
oh, you can just pick them up. It's
And
great.
you can just pick it up, and it was kind of like trying to like, I forget if it like opened its mouth when he picked it up, but I was just like, oh my god, that thing's horrifying. I would definitely not touch it. But
If you see somebody crawling on the side of Tim Crone's in the alleyway, don't do anything. You already know who it is.
You could find me at some socials T on IG. My first story in 6 months. It's me just playing with a possum at 2 a.m.
Just yell, oh my god! And they'll try to turn around. He'll think it's me.
Yeah.
Yo.
that's amazing. Did you learn that from that 4th grade teacher?
Yo. You gotta do improv again. Yo. Yo, you gotta come with us to the next open mic. Wow. That was the best callback of the show. We're adding that to the compilation, yo. Yo. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
was going to say even worse Boy Scouts, but I guess same vein.
Okay.
You just had to one up her, huh?
No, I just want to say that I don't really know what I'm talking about when I mention the 4th grade teacher, so I'm sorry. That's like a lot of trauma. I thought it was just like, oh, funny thing, haha. If you're like, oh my god, it was like the worst experience of my life. I was locked in a basement for 2 years. I'm sorry.
No, I paid rent.
Okay. Wait, you pay rent?
Oh, man. Whoa. This might have been the best episode that we've done so far, yo. Y'all got me in tears, straight up. This is hilarious. Wow. I did not see that one coming.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Off the dome.
Yo.
You also see why I don't talk much.
No, I appreciate your panda possum mix. Because pandas are really dumb, so they would just sit there while you approached. It's a wise choice.
But our possum was smart, though.
They are
Possums are smart. They're wily, and they know that like everybody hates them, so they're like gonna run away as soon as possible.
Would it have the panda's brain or the possum's brain?
Probably the possum brain.
Oh,
Keep
yes.
the integrity of the possum itself.
Thank you. Okay. So that can make this way more interesting, this scenario. So then it would probably be, even though it's smart, it'd probably be mad vicious. So even though it's slow.
They're pretty docile. I think both pandas and possums are pretty docile. That was at least the impression I get. I don't know too many pandas personally, but
any animal that's like, I'm gonna just play dead and that's what I'm gonna get out of this is pretty docile.
I feel like that's like first resort, but then it could be a trick. Like as soon as you actually try them, then they just like rip you in half.
Oh no, they just continue playing dead. You like pick them up and they're just like, I'm really dead.
Oh.
And you could hold them like cats. And I'm snitching on myself. Don't get drunk and try picking up possums in the city.
Don't.
Disclaimer.
Like I said,
Or do it. It's pretty rewarding. But
I'm gonna just live through you when it comes to that. I'm not gonna try that.
Yeah. One time I had like a bird trapped in my garage. It was like the worst thing ever. I just like, I can't deal with animals. Like, oh man, me and the bird were both very scared. And I look back on it, I'm like, why was I scared? Like, it's a little bird. But I had glue traps in my house, which I know are not good to have now. But the bird flew in because like the glue trap was really working. Like there were lots of little critters in it, and they were like trapped there, but they were like moving a little bit.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
I guess so. Then who picked them up?
Yeah, so then I'm like, what's that noise in my garage? And I see the bird stuck in the glue trap. And I was like freaking out. But I opened the trap and I looked at a YouTube video, obviously. And they said, like, you can get the glue off if you spray it with oil. So I had this oil spray and I just kept spraying this bird. And this bird would, like, try to flap away from me. And like just pooped everywhere and was just like, get away. And I'm like spraying it with oil. We were both having the worst time. Like it was terrible.
This sounds like the worst chicken frying experience ever.
I know.
They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. And I like was at first like trying to pull it free, but it was just so gross. I just would like spray a chunk of it and then like let it struggle itself free and then spray some more. It was bad.
This is hilarious, yo. This reminds me like one of them cartoons or whatever. Like one of the Looney Tunes. Like I could see that happening.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, yo.
Yeah, that was so now I don't keep glue traps in my garage, at least. And, yeah.
See, this is why I can't, like, this is why I don't want to be a homeowner.
Oh, I know. One time I just opened my door. So I have a sunroom on my house. I just opened the door and there was, like, a dead bird right there.
Ah, yeah, nope. See.
Oh, man. You've never heard a scream like that scream that I scrummed when I saw that dead bird.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. See, you can't call maintenance on nobody. Like,
no, yeah, you just have to deal with it.
You are the maintenance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, it was terrifying. But then I found out one of my windows didn't close, and that's how it got in. It just was broken. So.
But still, how did it die? Like, it ran into something?
Yeah, that is the question. I don't know. I don't know how long it was in there, because it was winter, you know, so I wasn't using the room.
Okay, so it probably put it froze to death.
Yeah, it might have, because it's, you know, it's not heated or anything.
Yeah.
But it was, yeah, I felt sorry for the bird. I guess, I don't know. I was going to say, I guess, like, my house is like a trap, like a bird trap, but then I guess that one bird got away, the one from the glue trap, but that other bird died. Yeah.
So, yeah, do you really just have traps? Are you like a bird hunter or something like that? You just don't want to tell anybody?
Yes. Yeah. I hunt birds the way No Socials hunts possums.
Oh!
I don't hunt. I fall in love.
Yes.
I was going to say, yeah. You just really shooting that. Don't get so social today. Lighten them up.
It's the possums. I'm like, no.
What do you mean?
I guess that, yeah, I was wondering if you going to do it.
Possum gang for life.
Oh, wow. He's showing us a tattoo of his possum. A possum tattoo.
You can call it a tattoo.
Is it not a tattoo?
Stick and poke.
Oh.
I lost a bet.
Like a homemade one?
Mm-hmm.
But it's permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's stuck there. I've tried.
I'll say the same thing.
Yeah, well, it's fine. It's cute. It's fine.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I was just I judged. I'm not even going to lie.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I feel like you two have that kind of...
I know you want to too, but it's okay. Yeah. I'll do it for the both of us.
It's a safe space here. For
It's a safe space for bashing No Socials team.
Just a stick and poke.
Yeah.
Yeah, stick and poke is on limits. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's like a tattoo, right? But like a homemade one. Mm-hmm. Like a prison style one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's actually how I got it now.
I was going to say, see? All right.
But that is like what it's the same technique as what you do in prison.
Technique, you could buy the materials not using graphite from pencils, I guess.
Oh, okay. Did it hurt?
I don't remember it.
Oh, okay. It was one of those nights.
Yeah.
Like a Jeff Cole initiation, like that's how you graduate into adulthood. You gotta get stick and poke.
No, all these were all Webster kids.
Oh. He's shooting shots at you now. Wow.
Yeah.
University, not high school.
Yeah, I can't vouch from these people.
It's still within the vicinity.
It is.
Oh,
and I went to high school with some kids who were crazy. So, wild.
Yeah, that sounds like some Webster shit.
Yeah. Definitely do stick and poke.
Oh yeah, so don't get it twisted. Yeah. You think they're all studious? They got all them nice houses over there? Nah.
Yeah, we're from the hood.
Webster hood.
Yeah.
That's
right. Just kidding. That's maybe a bridge too far.
Hey, I was gonna run with it. I was gonna try to figure out how to make it. Yeah, how do you do that with Webster?
Yeah. So you went to Webster University?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I just knew people from the conservatory.
Oh.
My mom went to Webster.
Nice.
Yeah.
Webster University?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did she like it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have any skin in that game.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like all these years later, she's still kind of like, I don't know if it's worth it.
Really?
I mean, she's still paying for it, so.
Oh, is she an actor?
No. I'm talking about student loans and all that.
Oh, no, I mean, like, did she go to become an actor?
Oh, no. She went for accounting.
Oh.
Oh, they actually have real courses there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, I don't know. I mean, Monsanto liked it. Shit.
Well, I'm sorry that she doesn't feel it was worth it.
I mean, I feel like she felt like the whole school thing, like, she could have went back on it. Like, I feel like she feel like everybody else does. Like, you know, unless you're, like, into a field that kind of, like, paid for it, you're kind of like, stuff is rough.
Yeah.
When it comes to school.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to have a reason.
Yeah. I feel like that's why I didn't go.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I went for probably, like, a year and a half. And then because I was already in business and whatnot. And then, too, like, I didn't come from a whole lot of money. So, they already spent so much on my education going to CBC. And I was, like, the only one in my family that got to go to private school. So, I was just kind of like, I mean, I really felt like all the connections that I made there, and I really, like, I didn't see myself really working, like, a regular 9 to 5. I always kind of wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew I wanted to talk shit for a living. I wanted to be an entertainer. I just didn't know how to do it. And so that's kind of just been this journey so far, is really trying to figure out how to do that and how to do it in an unconventional way. Because I didn't necessarily wanted to do, like, I kind of wanted to do radio at first, but then I realized it didn't necessarily serve the purpose that I wanted to do. I wanted to be a lot more censored and unorthodox and just be able to have conversations like this where we just have fun. And I wanted to be able to do that on my own accord and build something, like, eventually, like I said, have my own media company and all these things. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. I can see it happening for you.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So should I do my freestyle and we can wrap it up?
Oh, she's going to do it.
I thought you were going to try to get out of it.
Oh, well,
Wow.
I don't really have a freestyle. I didn't really think of one.
I like this.
Okay.
I like this. I'll help you out a little bit if we.
Oh, okay.
I did it last time, so why not?
How do you do this? Like, does someone put down a beat?
Yeah. I play the theme again, and then, you know, you catch it and then just see what happens.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. Oh, let me turn it up.
I can't really freestyle. Oh man, it's really hard to stay on the beat. Wait.
There you go. Hey.
This is really hard to do.
You got it.
I have never done this before.
Hey.
Oh, that helps.
That's what I'm saying. See? Use a little something. Yeah. Use a little something.
Why don't you start and I'll see if I can come in with something. Do you like
Okay.
freestyling?
I mean, not really, but I'll do something. Like,
DJ.
let's see. Okay.
What can we rhyme? Like, let's maybe put that off for a second. Maybe
All right.
let's like write something first.
Right.
Yeah, like plan what we're gonna say.
Okay.
Like
all right.
compose something. Don't write it down.
Okay. Let's see.
We could say something about like how great I am.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I feel
Okay.
like that's part of the rap.
Okay. Let me think.
Rosalind early. She's so girly. No, that's not good.
Start.
What?
It's a good start.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I feel like we could do something with that.
See, he'll gas you up, but you'll be like saying the dumbest stuff, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's good." He's getting me back for the possums. No, let's say something about our show. Let's say something about what happened tonight.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So,
Ooh.
Too T3rpd. Oh, go ahead.
All right, I might have it. Let's go.
Okay.
Just roll with me. We're gonna do this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the light's bright. It's night. And you already know. Wow, I messed it up already. Wow.
Rosalind early. She's so girly.
It is about 10:30. No. But it's 9 o'clock and you already know this thing don't stop. It's Too
Almost
T3rpd.
my bedtime.
Hey.
I can make that rhyme.
Oh, that's it. That was it. That was it right there. We're way better at comedy than we are at rapping.
But that's not really something I've tried, so it was fun to try it.
That was.
That's definitely something you can't just like spur of the moment make up. Yeah. So.
You're a good sport. I like that.
Wow.
That was so much fun. Yo.
You're a good sport too.
Thank you.
And I think, why do you ask people that?
Which the freestyle?
Yeah.
Honestly, just to see what happens. Some people surprise me. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like some people actually start spitting bars, and it's like, I did not see that coming.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I like it because if you ever meet Drake, you'll be like ready with that question.
Oh, you already know.
And he will.
I doubt it. He'll probably be like, no. Like, you gonna give me like $500,000? Like these verses ain't free. I wouldn't be mad. Like, it's Drake. Like,
that's true.
Yeah.
Actually, he probably never freestyles.
Like, yeah, throw me some money.
Yeah. I've heard that the rap artists listen. Well, I've heard Kanye West listens to his own music a lot.
Oh yeah.
I think I would probably do that too. I read my own writing.
I listen. Well, yeah. We can have an honesty moment right now. I definitely listen back to all my podcasts.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I watch the videos too.
Well, you gotta learn.
Exactly. I feel like that was one of the things that I worked on for my first set was I actually kind of recorded the first part of it before I did it, so I could watch it and kind of go over it, and then from there I kind of created my first bit.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah, facts.
We've done the outro.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let them know where to find you.
Where to find me?
Yeah.
I guess where
to look for you in the.
Yeah, I guess like my favorite bar is I guess you can often find me at like Venice Cafe.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We've mentioned there.
Yeah.
That's our spot.
We were supposed to do open mics there.
Yeah, that was where we were supposed to start.
Okay. I also really like Cherokee Street, like and wine bars in general.
Sasha's.
Yeah, Sasha's is my safe space. So, and full of delicious wine. I guess like if you want to find just like my writing and not my physical presence, it would be at the Riverfront Times. Read it. Click on all our stories.
Hell yeah. Y'all already know. We already, like I said, this was a huge moment actually being on the Riverfront, and I want to thank you again. I want to thank you on air for sure, because without you, like, this wouldn't be possible. Mm-hmm. And I feel like this is going to open a lot of doors, and this is just the beginning, and it's amazing to have it documented.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you for that.
Well, thanks for inviting me on your show.
Oh, yeah. You made me, you kind of made me popular around my family now,
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'm in the Riverfront now, so,
Oh, it adds a legitimacy.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm a legit podcaster now, so.
That's nice. I'm always glad to help with family dynamics, especially if I don't have to be there and we're not all involved.
Word. If I can figure out how to do that, then I'm really working with something.
Right?
All right, bro. Let them know where to find you at.
You can find me on the IG officially at some socials T.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all already know. You can find the boy Eddie at STL_Kush_culture on Instagram. Make sure you follow Ryan at Flucker. Make sure you hit up 2Terped on the Instagram, YouTube. Hit us up on that hotline with the voicemails and texts, 314-399-9711. And make sure you check me out, Donovan2408, on all social media platforms. Ooh, did that one professional. I had to get it right since you were here. I had to look like I knew what I was doing a little bit.
Yeah, I guess you guys don't believe in takes, huh?
No, not really.
That would like alleviate some of the pressure, because then you could just be like, oh, I'm just gonna do that again.
See, that's too much work. I'd rather just get it right.
Well, you did.
Every now and then, trust. I feel like it's because we didn't. Well, now sometimes when I smoke, I can do it, but like if I get too messed up, it's rough.
Oh yeah, I bet by the end.
Like last episode, it was so smoky in here. This is the exact opposite of what it was like the other day.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's nice being able to breathe a little bit.
That's what I was going to say. Actually, this is really cool.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Oh, good. Well, yeah. Join the sober train.
Well, somewhat, you know. Shout out
Somewhat.
to that
Yeah,
honey.
I'm gonna go get fucked up tomorrow.
Hey, there you go. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta celebrate. Everybody's been saying, "What am I gonna do?" since the article released. And I was like, "We'll celebrate tomorrow."
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me on your show.
No, thank you for coming.
And thanks, people at home, for watching. Smash that like button and subscribe.
That's right. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Do you guys say that?
No, but you're a professional. I kind of like that.
Well, I watch a lot of YouTube. A lot of YouTube.
But the way you said it too, though, it's like you've been practicing. When you start your YouTube channel.
Oh, well, my little nephew likes YouTube.
Ah, okay.
I remember I told him, I was like, we were making a little video. My sister won't let me post anything publicly, and I wouldn't, you know, but we made a little song about half days at school. Oh, that's what I should have done for my freestyle.
Oh,
hey,
I was gonna say
half day.
Oh,
hey, it's a half day. We get to stay and play at home. Actually, that's not how it goes, really. It's like,
I was vibing with it.
oh shit! I was gonna say you was gonna hit something to it.
Oh, no.
Ah, damn.
anyway, I told him, I'm like, we're making the video, we do our song, we're done. I'm like, and smash that like button. And he was like, yeah, and smash that like button. He was like so impressed that I had that YouTube lingo down.
That's what I'm saying. See,
yeah, he was.
I was impressed. That's what I'm saying. You
Thank you.
gotta start your page soon.
Yeah. Well, you know, and I thought about the thumbnail.
Oh, you did. Mm-hmm. That's right. She did earlier. You missed it. She gave us a couple poses too. Yeah. I have to hire you on around here.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know unless you work for free because we can't afford you right now. See, she said, "Hell no."
A little busy.
But y'all already know. Hopefully, you know, it'd be cool to see you around here again. This was fun.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, but most definitely, like I said, if you need any help from us or the community, definitely reach out.
All right.
Yeah, so we're trying to get ourselves known out here, and definitely the community too. That's the most important thing. So, all right, y'all. This has been another episode. We will see y'all next time. Peace. Here we go.
It's 2-2-2.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.